It's Wednesday. It's time again for Bill's Corner. Took a little pause last week, but we're back at it this week. And I want to talk today about the 2021-22 recruiting calendar as set by the NCAA. Now, the best way to find this information is to go online, go to ncaa.org. It has recruiting calendars for every sport, every division. Today, we are going to talk about Division I FBS, Football Bowl Subdivision. The FCS, the Football Championship Subdivision, is very similar in its calendar, but go take a look and make sure that you're on point. But again, today, Division I FBS recruiting calendar. So the NCAA's recruiting calendar for Division I FBS runs from August 1st through July 31st. There are 4 periods during this course of time that the coaches are regulated by in scouting. Those are: number 1, the quiet period. Number 2, the dead period. Number 3, the evaluation period. And number 4, the contact period. Okay? I want to start by defining each period for you so you understand exactly what that means. All right, period number 1, the quiet period. The quiet period is defined as a period of time when it is permissible, it is okay to make in-person recruiting contacts, but only on the member institution's campus. That means only on campus of the school. There is to be no in-person, off-campus recruiting, contacting, evaluating during this period, during the quiet period, meaning the coaches can't come to you at your school or your home and recruit during this time. So the quiet period is the time when it's okay for coaches to recruit, but they have to do it from the confines of their own campus. All right, period number 2, the dead period. Pretty much like it says, this is a time when it is not okay, it is not permissible for coaches to make in-person recruiting contacts or evaluations on or off the member institution's campus. Okay, so not on campus, not off campus. They cannot permit official or unofficial visits by prospective student athletes to their campus during this time. The dead period. Nada happening. Nothing doing. This is the time when recruits should be compiling their stuff and organizing schools and targets so that when the periods of contact open up, they can activate immediately. Okay, this is the time to do your homework, recruits, during the dead period. Period number 3 is the evaluation period. All right, listen, this is very particular. The evaluation period is a period of time when it is permissible, it is okay for authorized athletics department staff members to be involved in off-campus activities which are designed to assess the academic qualifications and the athletic ability of a prospective student athlete. Now, with this, there is no in-person, off-campus recruiting contacting going on. You are not allowed to be contacted. They're not allowed to contact you, but they are allowed to come out and evaluate you, ask some questions to coaches and staff, find out how you're doing in school, and find out what sort of player you are. They're not contacting you. They're doing their homework on you. They're evaluating you, the evaluation period. And finally, big smile, the contact period. Best period of them all. Contact period is the period of time where it's Okay, permissible for authorized athletic staff, coaches, to make in-person, off-campus recruiting contacts and evaluations, bring you to campus, the whole 9 yards. Contact period is the period where it's open. Open contact. Now, I am going to put up the image of this year's recruiting calendar on the screen, and as we do so, go through where we're at, what's upcoming. We are at the end of the regular football season for high school football recruits. Postseason is upon us, okay? And then that's it. That's it for this year for high school football. So pay attention to the dates on this calendar so you know when it is authorized to be contacted and to get involved with coaches. Now note, there is no restrictions for you to reach out to a coach. They are allowed to answer your call. They may not be allowed to talk a whole bunch of recruiting, but it allows you to identify yourself, to ask some questions, and hopefully get yourself on a quote-unquote list of potential recruiting prospects for that school. So let's take a look at the recruiting calendar as it sits for this year. Okay, so we're going to start with where we are currently. It's Wednesday, November 3rd. So from now through Saturday, November 27th, you can see light blue indicated, and that is the evaluation period. We are in an evaluation period where they're allowed to come out and evaluate you, ask questions about you, but not do any in-person recruiting. Starting November 28th, Sunday the 28th of November through Saturday, the 11th of December, is highlighted in the light green. That is the contact period. We are wide open. There is a small 2-week window here where recruiting is wide open on the coach's side and on your side. So take advantage of this time and activate where possible. Then you have a 1-day quiet period on Sunday, December 12th before you hit Monday, December 13th, which is a dead period. And that dead period, as you can see, will run all the way through the second week of the new year into Thursday, January 13th, okay? So, from December 13th for a month through January 13th, we are in a dead period. And then we open back up again into a contact period. Good times, contact period, wide open. January 14th, Friday the 14th of January, for a couple weeks and couple days until Saturday, the 29th of January. Contact period, wide open. 1-day evaluation period on the 30th of January, which is a Sunday, and then again hitting a dead period on the 31st of January. That runs through the whole month of February. At which point we're in the springtime. So from March 1st through April 14th, we are in a quiet period, all right? Coaches can reach out and make contact only from campus, not in person. And then on April 15th, a Friday, for a month and a half through the end of May, coaches are out there evaluating. This is really oftentimes when they're evaluating classes for the next upcoming graduate year. So, therefore, this April 15th through May 31st evaluation period, most likely looking at prospective students in the class of 2024. And then on June 1st, we hit another quiet period through the end of June on the 26th. And then we jump back to a dead period, June 27th to July 24th. And then we will have 1 week of evaluation the last week of July, the 25th through the 31st. And then the recruiting calendar starts all over again. Again, I said it goes from August through July. At that point, the NCAA.org will have next year's recruiting calendar posted. It will probably be very similar to this one. As you see in the fall, August is dead, all dead. September, October, November, evaluation periods. And then we're right back to where we started. Okay? And that's the recruiting calendar for this year, folks. Again, runs from August through July. Go to ncaa.org to find it for you. And as always, you can check out more Bill's Corners on our website, nxtlvlscoutswithan.org. Go to our YouTube channel at NXT Scouts with an S. Just look for the logo. Check out more Bill's Corners, all sorts of great videos. And I will post a copy of this recruiting calendar on our blog page of our website. So go check it out there, nextlevelscouts.org/blog. That's it this week. Have a great week. I'll miss you. But I'll see you next week. We're going to talk more fun stuff. Have a great week.